Do you want to know the magic of the combination that got me to the point of doing in excess of 1 million euros in sale each year from growing microgreens alone? My name is Anders, and together with my two partners, I started a vertical farm in Denmark. And we got such a success that we thought that we would help other people also get success with the system that we created. And because of this, we set up a success story in Czech Republic and one in Austria right now. In the future, we will be able to document all of this. That will also come. But right now, this is the journey that we've been on. We have been successful here in Denmark. We have basically established the market leadership in the Danish market. And because of that, we realized that by helping Dominika in Czech Republic and Florian in Austria, that we were basically saying the same things over and over and showing the same actions and the same ways of doing decisions. So we thought that we would package it in and make it inside for you to digest all of this knowledge in a fun and easy way. One of the reasons I see a lot of people failing in the market today is that they don't have the correct foundation. They don't set proper goals. They don't keep it as local as possible, and they spend money they don't have with profits that they don't make. And that's why most people fail today, I think. And I believe that having the right foundation from the beginning, when you want to build a skyscraper, you want to build it on a very stable pillars of foundation. You don't want to build it on a sand beach. So having the correct foundation, I think, is essential into actually succeeding with what you're doing. Imagine you're walking into this labyrinth. You could also call it a maze. It's like it's a big place where there's so many roads. You don't know all the roads. You don't know if you're walking in a correctly direction or in a wrong direction. Just imagine you enter this labyrinth, and inside of this labyrinth there is 15 other contestants who's also in the labyrinth. You don't know where they are, you just know that they are there, and you know that you are going for the same goal, which is to get out of the labyrinth. Then just imagine that you would have someone who has walked through this whole labyrinth that could take you in the hand and show you the actual road to get to the goal that you want to get to. And then just imagine that you don't start working together with the people who can actually help you through the labyrinth, but your competition is how are you going to maintain your position in the market if we are helping your competition? Or how are you going to maintain your position in the market if we are helping you? I would suggest and I would highly recommend you to work together with someone who already has the success that you want to achieve, because you don't want to get advice from someone who's not where you want to be. That's my opinion, but that's how I view it. And with the help of experts, with the help of the right kind of knowledge, you would understand that the direction you're walking in doesn't even make sense, because at some point there's going to happen something that you don't know. But if you would have chosen to work with people who's already an expert in that industry, who has 5 years of already experience of already working inside of the industry, but also from 5 years of experience in getting the correct grow equipment at the correct price with the highest quality possible. How does the inside knowledge from the chef's market work? We have inside of our mentorship coaching program, we have a lawyer as well who is teaching you what to think about, what to focus on, and how to make sure that with as high a probability as possible that you don't get any legal issues. If you want the correct cooking tips from chefs where you can understand their point of view, things like that, it's just immensely valuable, and it's just something that separates the winners from the losers, in my opinion. Entrepreneurship can often be a lonely journey, and it's just not as fun if you don't have the community, if you don't have people around you who is like-minded. Maybe you miss that in some ways. Then this is something that probably you will get a lot of value from. If you are already watching all of our free videos here on YouTube, or watching the free videos on YouTube we are making, then you will know all the value we are giving you there for free. if you believe that this value is immense and you get value from it, then just imagine how much value you get from actually working together with us in a professional way. This is something that I am really excited about. This is something new. This is what we have been thinking about and working on, and just we put so much thought into how we can make this the best possible way, and this is what we came up with. This is going to be a Microgreens mentorship program. We are going to help you go from 0 to 10,000 euros in 6 months. That's the goal. Inside of the mentorship program, there will be the framework. How does this all work? How does this all connect with each other? How does all the systems work with the procedures, and what is the basic procedures? All of these things, the best practices, will be disclosed inside here. Then we will have a community. In our community is a closed community. Right now we are Denmark, Austria and Czech Republic. We hope to get new countries as well. And we hope to get as many people as possible inside the closed community. But it is still a closed community. That means that if you want to get into the community, you need to go through this mentorship challenge, because this is the basics of, if we are going to work together with each other, this is the minimum requirement from our side. And that's simply because we have so many projects going on right now. We have to be able to prioritize the projects. And if we get more projects in, then we need to be able to pay a salary to someone who's actually able to fulfill all of these projects. You will have the support hotline as well. You will be able to text me directly all the time with all the challenges you have. There will be 2 coaching calls inside of the community each month. And then we will draw your project as well. If you have a project, if you go from a small tent setup like this into a bigger setup, then we will help draw you the project so you get the most efficient setup. Inside here, there will be inside knowledge as well, how to grow the most optimum way, how to sell the most optimum way, how to, instead of getting 4 out of 10 customers, then maybe get 8 out of 10 customers if you know how to correctly communicate the proper values of the product. How to scale your farm, how to go from a small setup like this into a bigger setup. How are you gonna scale your employees? How are you gonna do that in the most efficient way? This is what we know. We have been working on this so much, so we know exactly how to go the path of least resistance. Immensely valuable for you. We have chefs inside the mentorship program as well, teaching you how they like to use it, why they are buying it, why they like our products and not our competitions, how they like to make food, how they like to prepare the food, and how to use the microgreens as a part of the dish, not just a garnish. Florian, he's teaching you what you should control and how you should think about everything regarding legal and jurisdiction. So he will be there to show you what you should focus on, how you should contact the municipalities and the governments and all of those things. And then we have accountability. We're going to hold each other accountable to our goals. We're going to set goals together, and we're going to hold you accountable to your goals, so you actually get to the point of achieving them instead of just saying that you want to do a lot of things. Now I just want to go the value proposition with you, because if we look at the framework, we have been offered by many times now by investors that they want to invest in the company, also at €1 million valuation. Just to give you a clear idea, I believe that the framework in itself is valued at least 100,000 euros. If you have an action plan and you know exactly what you have to do, that has an immense value if you know the markets that you want to enter. So I would argue that the value proposition we have here as a very, very, very conservative offer is at least 50,000 euros. So the knowledge of all of this, how it works, how it interconnects, how to scale it properly, how to work with clients, all of this, just the knowledge in itself is worth at least 50,000 euros. Then we have the community part, where we are in the community. You can always contact us. We can help you, we can guide you, we can help you make the right decisions, all of those things. If you combine the community with the support hotline, that's very easy, 9,000 euros for 6 months. Drawing a project, we usually charge 500 euros for that. And then getting all of this inside knowledge has immense value. So let's just say that rounded up, we have 60,000 euros of value, and we will accept 6,000 euros from you to get to this point. So then we are going to help you reach 10,000 euros in revenue in 6 months. If we don't get to the point together where you actually have reached 10,000 euros in 6 months, I will work with you for free until you get to the point of actually succeeding with it. So the mentorship challenge and the Microgreens mentorship program is perfectly fitted for this setup here. So we created this setup. It's a tent with lights, and you have the trays, you have boxes, you have everything that fits with the system that we created inside the mentorship program. We set it up as an affordable model for you to start up in your home. So if this is something that you're looking into, this is the perfect startup kit that we can supply everyone in Europe with. If you are outside of Europe, then let us know. If you have a project, we can see if we can help you supply it. Last thing I want to tell you is that there is many decisions and many ways to go at it, making yourself a successful microgreens farmer. You could go into YouTube, or you just watch everything for free and see if you can make it work. Takes a lot of time, but I encourage you to be a student and not a follower. I encourage you to go out and look at everyone else selling courses, selling programs to help you see what is their background, what do they actually have in the back. Do they live on selling courses, or do they live on selling microgreens and making others be helped meanwhile, instead of just having the main business focus as a microgreen consultant business? That's not what we do. We are not microgreen consultants. We are mentors, and we seek mentees. So if you want to work together, let us know, because remember this, it's not what you get, but it's who you become. If you are interested in knowing how the equipment works and where to get the equipment, you can find it on nordichydro.com. Otherwise, we are still going to make a lot of YouTube videos showing you the value of a vertical farm and how to make a profit. This is if you want to work more professionally with us, then this is the model that we're going to work with. If you want to work with us and you want our help, you want to partner up with us, and you can see the possibilities in working with people who are mastering what you want to do, then click the link inside of the description below, because we have set up a link so you can set up a call with us and we can have a conversation. We don't know if we are able to help you yet, but we will find out during this call, and then we will see if we can work together. But until next video, I will see you there, so take care until.